All right, class, welcome to Math 120. We're going to cover section 1.2. The What I'm going to do is I'm going to postpone the due dates. Those are due this week's to next week's, this being the first week of school, and I know many of you have a lot of questions and concern. So in the lecture, I'm going to cover some basic, main, important topics. If you have any questions, you could shoot me a text. I mean, not text. Shoot me a chat text, and then I could address those issues. All right. So I see some of you guys start watching me. Maybe I'll wait another minute or so. No, less than a minute. We'll start. And you could go back and again watch the videos. Those of you who are coming in for the first time, this is the last time I'm going to explain to you. Just go to my website, click on to your math class, and then follow the instruction syllabus and instruction for how to access the material. Okay, so let's do this. First thing first, rounding up numbers that are very simple and easy. This is something you learn in 4th grade. It's in the PowerPoint presentation. It's not going to be that hard. So I'm going to go directly to a problem, and I'm going to ask, let's round this number. Let's say 3,500, 3,297.5961. Okay, I'm giving you that number, and okay. So let's use this number and let's try to work on it. If I say let's round it to the 100 place, so we got to ask ourselves, where's the 100 place? This is 1. This is 1. This is tens, and this is the 100 place. And that's the number that we need to round. So the way it works is I look at the number right next to it. If that number is 5 or more, then everything goes up like that. And rest of them will become 0. And you don't need to write the zeros after the decimal. Now, let me change the number. What if the number was, let's say, 4? If that number was 4 and we're still rounding it up to the next 100 place, then again, I do the same thing. What's the number right next to it? Since it's less than 4, it stays at 32, and rest of them will become 0. That's the big difference, okay? The syllabus quiz in your Cognella website. Let me see this. Let me make sure. So I'm gonna extend the syllabus quiz till next week. So if you have any questions, it should pop up right about now. Let's make it next week, 26th. And you have to do the syllabus quiz, or without it, you guys won't be able to do anything else. And then you have 1.1 quiz and all that, and I'll update them later on. Okay. Next, how about we round it to the 10th place? So we got to ask yourself, where's the 10th place? Right over here. The number right next to it is 9. So it's going to be 3247. And this is going to be 6000. So it'll be 3247.6. Okay. Now, what if I look at the next number? 10,000 place. So we got to go back. Where's the 10,000 place? Oh, this number was 9. Let's look at it. This is 1, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000 places. This one right over here. And what is that number? The number inside that is 0. So we got to ask yourself, right next to it, is that number 5 or more? No. So 0 stays the same, and the rest of the number right next to it will become 0, 0, 0, which is essentially 0. Let me go directly into that percent equation. One more thing. Those of you who are on the live lecture, I'm thinking about doing some kind of pop quizzes during my live lectures. So what you will have to do is during my live lecture, I'll shoot a question and you will instantly email me with the answer. And since they will be time stamped, I will check those answers. So if you give me the answer 2 hours later, you will get 0. Those of you who are not on the web remote classes, that's not for you guys. It's only for the students who are for the web remote. And when you email me, use your CSN email and your full name, the name you have in your Cognella website. If you're using some weird names in your Cognella website, I won't be able to find you. All right, so percent equation, the way it works is A equals PB. So what is that A? A is the amount being compared to the initial quantity. That's very important. Initial quantity. And the word you look for in the word problem is. So whenever you see a word problem and you're trying to figure out, oh, what is the percent, amount, and all that, and the number that associated with the word is, it's the amount. B is the base. And it's the initial Nope, no, I made a mistake. That's not initial quantity. That's the whole quantity. Oh, no, I had it right. Compared to the initial quantity. But the base is the initial amount. Let me use quantity. So if I use the word amount, it's going to confuse you guys. Is the initial quantity. So A is the one that's being compared with the initial quantity. B is the initial quantity. And the word you're looking for in the word problem is of. Some of you guys have seen this, like what is it? Is over of over percent over 100. If you know it, you could use it. You don't have to use it. If you have it more tools to you. Percent. It's this symbol right over here. Here's the important part. It needs to be changed to the decimal form. Changed to the decimal. So if I give you something percent, let's say at 32%, you have to convert that to decimal. Remember, here's the decimal. It moves 2 to the left, 0.32. What if I've given you 1.21%? You move it to the decimal, moves that like that. It becomes 0.11. What if it's, let's say, 2%? It moves 2 to the left. So what if I give you a problem something like that? Any question? No? Okay. Usually I'll cover one section a day unless it gets crazy. And also in the beginning, I'm not going to cover a lot, and I don't want to make my lectures to be a lot. Okay. What is 32% of 76? So ask yourself, okay, this is the P, this is the word, this is, what is that? That's the B because it's associated with the word of. What are we trying to find? What is, we're trying to find A is the unknown. So let's A equals PB. Is this color bothering you? Shoot me a text if this color bothers you. All right. I see no complaint. All right. So A equals 32. Don't forget to convert that into percent. And then B is 76. When you do that, you could use any calculator. A equals 24.32. What if I give you a different problem? Let's do 72 is 56% of what? So again, we got to ask ourselves what's given. We got our percent, P. $72 is the A. So by even without even understanding the problem, you have three variables given. One is unknown, and what's the only one missing? B. So therefore 72 equals P times B. Don't forget to do that. And how do you solve for B? B equals 72 over 0.32. So B equals 72 divided by 0.32. 225. Those of you who are kind of young, you don't remember that, but in many years ago, having this black background with this type of markers would make you really cool, kid. So alrighty then. Let's do a word problem. Let's say you want to buy a new phone. So Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. It costs currently right now $1,199. And the tax rate in Clark County welcome Terrence Jones. Tax rate in Clark County is 8.35, I believe. Yeah, 35%. If I'm going too fast, you could tell me to slow down. But this is a video. You could go back and find it. But anyway, so 8.35%. So what is the total cost of the awesome phone? Did anyone buy the new Samsung Galaxy Fold 2? Or most of you guys are Apple lovers? Did you guys get that stimulus check? Maybe you could use that to buy that. I don't know. Biden wants to give $1,400. We're still shy more than, we'll find out how much it will cost us to get this phone, given that you get only $1,400. All right, let's see. So again, it cost $1,999. Multiply, and again, you got to move it to the left. This will give you the tax of the phone, which is 166.9. And we always, for money, we always round it to the cent. Let me write this down. For money, round the answer always to the cents. Always. I'm not going to give you the instruction. That's what you have to do. So that's the tax amount. So how much is your phone cost? So $1,099 plus 166.92. 2165.92. That's how much your phone will cost. So if Biden gives you $1,400, you still have, what is it, $766. Still need to get that Samsung Galaxy Fold 2 phone. All right, so that's that. Now, you're gonna get questions something like this. Percent change. So you'll get this question like this. What is this percent change? Let's say something costs $10 and now it costs $20. What's the percent change? Well, if most of you know that, you'll say it's all 100% change. But what if I would have given you something like $40 and it went up $47? What's the percent change? How do you find out the percent? So we're going to use this delta symbol to represent percent change. Ending amount minus the beginning amount over beginning amount. And then we times it by 100. Remember, usually in mathematics, we don't get the, when we get percent, it always gives us the non, like 100, like you have to move the decimal to the right again. And the way you do it is you multiply it by 100. So remember the question that I asked you is if something cost $40 and it jumped to $47, what's the percent change? So again, 47 minus 40 divided by 40 times 100. Let me use my awesome calculator. Is 17.5%. Those of you are kind of coming in, I think, what is it? Maybe not next Tuesday. From next Thursday, I'm going to have pop quizzes using this live lecture. And the way it will happen is I'll shoot the questions middle of the lecture and you will email me with your name. And these pop quizzes are only for the people who are web remote class, okay? So, all right, let's talk about something else. Jordan shoes. Oops. Especially Jordan, let's do retro 1 shoes. Now, those of you who are into shoes, you know that if you buy these pair of shoes within like 6-7 months, the price jumps. And in fact, you can't even buy them anymore. I mean, you don't go to a shoe store to buy shoes anymore. Especially if you like any type of shoes, you can't even get them, which defeats the whole purpose of having a shoe store. So you end up buying an aftermarket, something like Urban Necessity or something like that, and you pay tons of money. So let's say you bought this Jordan retro shoe, something that costs, let's say, they usually start at $170, but then they're so cool and they get like the rappers have their name on it, somebody like Travis Scott or something like that, and all of a sudden the shoe costs, let's say, $10,500. Actually, I can find out how much Jordan retro Travis Scott shoe costs. Interesting. The size matters. What? Oh, okay. Let's do the first one I Googled. It came out. Oh wow, it's from Fight Club. No, it's not that expensive actually. I thought they're tens of thousands of dollars. $1,860. Let's figure out the percent change. Percent change. I mean, think about it. If you guys are a student, I wish we had this when I was young. I mean, when the shoe is out for $170 and then sometime later it's $1,800, you just wait a day or find a way to get a hold of the shoes and you make tons of money. You don't even have to have a job. So let's look at the percent change. 1860 minus 170 over 170. And then you times it by 100. Let's see what happens. 1860 minus 170. Wow, the percent change. Ready for it? 994.12%. That's a huge return. All right, guys, this will conclude today's lecture. Next time we'll have it a little bit longer because we're going to have some pop quizzes. If you have any questions, email me. And then also I'll update the due dates. If you have the due dates this week, they will be postponed to next week, so you will have extra time. All right, good luck, guys.